Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com for your overnight report for Monday. And let's talk about a recap, even though we have one game remaining. If you were a client and you were online here on Telegram, you were 35 and 25 for the week. If you would have played every game straight, you would have made 7.5 units. If you were betting a dime a game, you would have made 35,000. You would have lost 25 games at 110 odds, 1100. That means you would have won 35,000, lost 27,500, making 7,500. What's the difference with the all access? The same exact games, a dime per unit better, where you're betting between 1 unit to 10 units, which means you'd be betting 1,000 to 10,000, is up 44,400 with a 2-unit pending. So that basically means the worst case scenario is we'll end the week plus 42 units or we'll end the week plus 46 units. But that is quite a big difference between the 7.5 units. Now, I don't involve clients' text messages that we have out in this exchange, but I had a client, his subscription ran out, and he's considering going back to Pick Dogs after making the money with the units. And his answer to me was, because it's more affordable. And I said, okay, so you'd rather make 7.5 units than make 44 units. And his answer was, well, I don't bet enough. So again, this is not for everybody. Obviously, if you're betting $20 a unit, it's going to be more affordable to head over to pickdogs.com. Al appreciates your business. We would never tell you not to go there and purchase the plays unrated. But, if you're someone that's betting even $100 a unit, a $100 a unit player this week made $750 playing the game straight versus $4,400. So you have to know your bankroll going into it. This is one of the things I stress to gamblers all the time. A lot of clients are flying from the seat of their pants out day after day, win day, losing day, to changing their units, changing their ratings. And as you know, and I know, we had a losing week a couple weeks ago, and the sky was falling for the clients that don't know how to manage their bankroll. My personal opinion, as I tell every client, and I'll tell you here, your unit value should be 1% of your bankroll. So in my world, if I say a dime player made 44,000, he started with 100,000, not 5,000. Otherwise, he can't handle any volatility. And if you've been watching the stock market and the crypto markets, obviously you've seen the volatility up and down. So I just wanted to throw that out there, Al, where you can actually have clients that unfortunately, purchase the all access on a trial and then go back to the website and oh, well, you had a losing day and then I got scared and then I lowered my unit value, then all the games won, but I was betting at a quarter of. This is the psychology that gamblers almost can sometimes find a way to lose, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I think a lot of guys, they bet with the assumption they're going to win 100% of the time when they really should be betting, with a long-term view. And so, it's okay if you're going to win 100% of the time to bet, 15% of your bankroll on each game.
It's okay if you're going to win 100%.
But if you don't know you're going to win that day or that week, then that's why you want to be betting 1%, because you want to leave room for having the bad week and being able to stay in the game and have the winning week the next week and the next week. So that's the difference.
And just for a little more tough love, you went 7-2 the other day. And, I'm sure you get this. You've been doing this as long as me. I get a guy calls me, goes, yeah, man, I had a 9-teamer. I'm like, what? He only went 7-2. I'm like,
I actually don't get that. People never call me to. Maybe I would once in a while they do, but I rarely hear about people playing parlays.
Right. Well, rest in peace, Mitch. We always end the segments on the videos with the parlay of the day. So, people take those to heart and they have fun with it. But I tell people, if you're going to subscribe, each game is an independent event. If you want to parlay it, go for it. If it's a very small percentage of all your action and you happen to hit it, great.
Yeah, I've never quite understood it. I
What
mean,
did you go,
if you hit
19
it,
and one? You went 19
if
and
you
one.
hit it, you're not going to be happy with winning all 6 of your bets anyway. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to
Didn't
me.
you go 19 and one that one February? What was the record? 19 and one.
19 and 1, February 3rd, 2023.
Yeah, I would have got the call that somebody missed the
Or
20.
February 4th. Maybe it was February 4th, 2023.
I would have got the call that somebody would have said they missed the 20 teamer.
That's just insane. It's
You know, if you
insane.
look at the publicly traded sports books that are traded on a stock exchange, in their actual public disclosures, they disclose that the most of their revenue comes from the,
It's a huge hold, yeah, from parlays, right?
which is why guys like Micah and myself get limited trying to make straight bets down to $100. But if you want to parlay 1,000, go for it, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you that, bookmakers' wet dreams when people buy half points and stuff. Well, parlays are right there with it. I
There
mean,
you go. So with that being
uh,
said, guys, this is the time of year. This is, I think, one of our best weeks that we've had in terms of units. 44.4 units. I mean, it's just what a great week.
I mean, I'm more of a season by season guy, so I don't really follow this stuff on a week by week basis like you do. I'm just happy with the season. I was looking at the record in basketball going back to the start, and of course, everyone's mileage can vary with winning games
Right.
by a half point, losing games by a half point. But the rough record 447 and 348 this year. So we're with 99 games before the juice, and then 65 games after the juice. So it's a pretty good record.
There you go. So with that being said, we didn't talk about the complimentary selection. I see Michigan won again today. We're doing this video at 6:30, so
Hail to the
the
victors.
the brackets will be out 30 minutes after this video is recorded. We'll see how everyone's seated. But what's your complimentary selection today?
Well, I'm going to go with my favorite team, the San Antonio Spurs. They're plus 10.5 against the Lakers. Lakers just came off the game today, winning by 11 points. And the Spurs have always done well against unrested foes, going 123 and 100. And, that's well and good. But this is a really bad situation for Los Angeles because they're not just playing without rest. They're playing their 4th game in 5 nights. And when San Antonio has played teams playing their 4th game in 5 nights, they've gone 27-6 ATS against those teams, provided those teams had a win-loss percentage lower than 666. So we're going to go against the Lakers and take San Antonio plus a 10.5.
San Antonio Spurs plus the 10.5. There's a reason he just gave you the information. It's not because it's his favorite team, guys. So with that being said,
No,
reach out, send me a text. Let's
I'm
get.
joking, Eric.
I know I know you're joking.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like Costi telling you to bet on the Ravens. No, I'm just joking. So with that being said,
he never does that.
never. 40. You don't think he bet Maryland just for fun yesterday for just a dime because he felt like it because he couldn't get an opinion out of you. Gwen, though, by the way, said because you laid off the game, she laid off the game, and she lives here in Maryland. So therefore, she listened. She saved money because she only wants to play the Al way. So with that being said, guys, send me a text. Let's get you on board. 44.4 units for the week. Let's keep it rolling. March Madness is here. And as always, good day and good luck.